Okay, now please concentrate here. So as you know that these are the three region. मग आता याच्यामध्ये जर बघितलं तुम्ही तर फिजिकल साइज कोणत्या रिजनची जास्त आहे हो? फिजिकल साइज
N.
it means that emitter or collector?
Collector.
Absolutely correct. The physical size of a collector region as compared to the other two regions are more. फिजिकल साइज कोणत्या रिजनची कमी आहे हो सांगा इथं?
Emitter.
P region.
इट्स अ बेस रिजन सगळ्यात कमी आहे, नॅरो आहे, थिन आहे, बरोबर आहे. आणि इमिटर इज मॉडरेटरी. नाउ व्हेन आय से दॅट द डोपिंग ऑफ इमिटर रिजन इज greater than the doping of base and collector. The base is very lightly doped, emitter is heavily doped, and the doping of collector is moderately doped. So let me try to show like this. Moderately आहे म्हणजे थोडेफार इथे दाखवतो. It's a free electron and here the hole are present. Now we know that when this structure is formed, then in that N region near to the boundary, near to the junction, a positive ion layer is formed. Okay, and in the P region the negative ion layer is formed. So this is the first junction within the emitter to base. We call it a emitter base junction. Similarly, in between collector and base region, in the collector region, in the N region near to the boundary, positive ion layer is formed, and in the P region the negative ion layer is formed, and this region we call it a collector to base junction. And now when emitter to base is connected in a forward bias, मग कसं कनेक्ट करायचं? N ला, N निगेटिव्ह ला आणि P पॉझिटिव्ह ला, झाला फॉरवर्ड बायस मध्ये. And collector to base in a reverse bias, is it right? It means that NP ला, N हा पॉझिटिव्ह ला कनेक्ट केला आणि P हा निगेटिव्ह ला कनेक्ट झाला रिव्हर्स बायस मध्ये. So this battery which is connected in between emitter and base, we say that it's a VEB, and the battery which is connected in between collector and base, I say that it's a VCB. So these two external batteries will make the transistor in a active region. आता active region मध्ये कनेक्ट केलाय. आता मला पहिल्यांदा सांगा की इमिटर टू बेस जंक्शन हा कसा कनेक्ट केलाय? फॉरवर्ड बायस मध्ये. म्हणजे निगेटिव्ह टर्मिनल ऑफ दिस एक्सटर्नल बॅटरी will repel the electron towards the junction, and holes are also repelled towards the junction. Get it my point? And we know that how much is the barrier potential is available in the depletion region. For the silicon the barrier potential is 0.7 volt, and for the germanium the barrier potential is 0.3 volt. So if I say that if this voltage, when it is greater than the 0.7 volt, that electrons will move from N region to the P region and they comes into that P region. But when they comes into that P region, what are the majority carriers in the P region? Holes. It means that few of the electrons comes into the P region, they combine with the holes. म्हणजे सपोज आपण असं कन्सिडर करूया की 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हे इमिटर कडून बेस रिजन मध्ये गेलेत, परंतु बेस रिजन इज अ व्हेरी लाइटली अँड इट्स अ व्हेरी थिन, सो व्हेरी लेस नंबर ऑफ होल्स आर प्रेझेंट. आउट ऑफ दीज 10, the 2 electron combine with the holes and the remaining 8 electrons are as it is in the base region is there. And whatever the 2 electrons are combined with the holes in the base region, they will be attracted towards the positive terminal of a battery, so that the base current will flow in this direction, and that is called as a base current. But as the combination of electrons and holes in the base regions are very less, so the base current is always very less. Get it my point? And now as you know that collector to base junction is connected in a reverse bias. म्हणजे diode, the case is like same like that, diode is connected in a reverse bias. And when the diode is connected in a reverse bias, how the current it will flow? The current can flow due to the minority carrier. आता P region मध्ये N region कडून इमिटर कडून आलेले 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहेत. मग P region मध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स काय म्हणून ऍक्ट होतील? It acts like a minority carriers. बरोबर आहे. And in the N region, the holes are the minority carrier. As collector to base junctions is connected in a reverse bias, so all the minority carrier, they easily cross the junction and they enter into the collector region. Similarly, the holes are also trying to cross the junction is there. It means that the electrons will be emitted. बघा, त्याच्यामुळे तर त्याला टर्मिनलला काय म्हणलेलं आहे? Emitter. The electrons will be emitted from emitter region to the base region, and they acts as a minority carrier, and all these electrons will be collected in the collector region. In this way, once the electrons will reach in the collector region, they will be attracted towards the positive terminal of a battery, so that the collector current will flow through the circuit is there. So now if you see that the collector current is the incoming current, the base current is also incoming current, and the combination of this current, we call it's a emitter current, is the outgoing current. And if you see that action of a transistor, you can put that equation for the current. Emitter current in the transistor is always equal to base current plus collector current. But as you know that the base current is very less, so that emitter current is approximately equal to collector current is there.
सर बेस करंटची डायरेक्शन उलटी आहे ना?
Will you please ask the question?
बेस करंटची डायरेक्शन ही अपोजिट आहे ना?
म्हणून दाखवली ना मी अपोजिट. हा जो एरो दाखवलेला आहे, हा एरो इज द मुवमेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन टुवर्ड्स द पॉझिटिव्ह टर्मिनल. मग ज्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मूव्ह होतात त्याच्या अपोजिट डायरेक्शनला करंट आपण दाखवतो. म्हणून दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ बेस करंट. इज इट दॅट क्लिअर?
मायनस यायला पाहिजे ना त्याचं.
कुठं?
IC मायनस IB.
अरे हा बेस करंट बघा कुठं कसा फ्लो होतोय. हे बघा असा बेस करंट फ्लो होतोय. डू यू एग्री विथ दॅट डायरेक्शन? म्हणजे बेस करंट हा ट्रान्झिस्टर मध्ये जातोय, म्हणजे आपण त्याला इनकमिंग करंट म्हणतोय. एम आय राईट? येस ऑर नो? कलेक्टर करंट, आता हे बघा इमिटर कडून जे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आले ते कलेक्टर रिजन मध्ये आले, ते कुठे अट्रॅक्ट होणार? पॉझिटिव्ह टर्मिनलला. मग त्यामुळे कलेक्टर करंट कसा फ्लो होणार? पॉझिटिव्ह कडून थोडं बाहेर पडणार त्याच्या विरुद्ध डायरेक्शनला. म्हणजे कलेक्टर करंट सुद्धा इनकमिंग करंट झाला. डू यू एग्री विथ दॅट?
येस.
आणि इमिटर कडून इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कुठं फ्लो होतात? या डायरेक्शन मध्ये. त्यामुळे त्याचा करंट कसा असणार? इमिटर करंट त्याच्या एक्झॅक्टली अपोजिट. सो दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ इमिटर करंट. सो कॅन यू से दॅट दिस इज द आउटगोइंग करंट? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So emitter current is equal to base current plus collector current. What is the wrong in that? Get it or not?
Yes, sir.
Or is there any confusion?
No.
Okay. So this is about the action of a transistor. Get it my point? And now if you see this action, see that emitter current is the incoming current, collector current is also incoming current, and the emitter current is the outgoing current. So as the base current and the collector current are the incoming current, so according to the Kirchhoff's law, we say that outgoing current is equal to the incoming current. So that's why I can write that equation. Emitter current is always equal to base current plus collector current. And now you can see that the symbol. आता तुम्ही तो symbol बघा. This is the emitter, base, and the collector. And we know that for the symbol, the arrow is present. This arrow is always in between emitter and base, so that in this NPN type of a transistor, emitter current is outgoing current. आला का आपल्याला ट्रान्झिस्टर ची ऍक्शन बघताना आला का बघा outgoing current? Yes. And if the emitter current are the outgoing current, so definitely remaining two currents are the incoming current. So this is the direction of collector current and the base current is there. So in this way, we can show the direction of a current is there. Is that point clear? And now, if you see that emitter to base junction is connected in a forward bias and collector to base. Now this is the block diagram. And this is the same diagram, but with the help of symbol. No change in it. Clear? And here you will get that equation, this one. Now this is about that NPN type of a transistor. Now see that the PNP type of a transistor. आता मी इथं PNP type of transistor घेतलेला आहे. As you know that we have to operate the transistor in an active region, so the emitter to base junction is always connected in a फॉरवर्ड बायस. आता हा इमिटर आणि हा बेस आपल्याला फॉरवर्ड बायस मध्ये कनेक्ट करायचा आहे. मग आता मला सांगा, आता इमिटर रिजन हा पी रिजन म्हणून ऍक्ट होतोय. म्हणजे पी रिजन मला कसा कनेक्ट करावा लागेल एक्सटर्नल बॅटरीला? वी हॅव टू कनेक्टेड टू द पॉझिटिव्ह टर्मिनल. अँड दॅट एन रिजन वी हॅव टू कनेक्टेड टू द निगेटिव्ह टर्मिनल. आता इकडं व्यवस्थित बघा बघा कसा करंट फ्लो होतोय तो. अँड द कलेक्टर टू बेस जंक्शन, collector to base junction is connected in a reverse bias. So the P region, it acts as a collector region. We have to connect it to the negative terminal, and the N region acts as a base. We have to connect it to the positive. म्हणजे these two batteries now make the transistor in an active region. And now see that what happened. Due to the positive terminal is connected to the emitter. As you know that in the P region, the holes are the majority charge carrier, so that the holes can be transferred towards that N. Once again, I can try to draw here, so that you will get the thing. Here I say that it's a P, N, P. In the P region, the negative ion layer is there. In the N region, positive ion layer is there. This is the first junction. Again, in the P region, the negative ion layer is there, and in the N region, the positive ion layer is present. This is the second junction. Holes are the majority charge carriers. Electrons are the majority charge carriers, and here also the holes are the majority charge carriers. And now the P region, we have to connect it to positive, and the base we have to connect it to the negative. It's a forward bias. And now collector to base, we have to connect in a reverse bias. So the P must be connected to negative and N must be connected to the positive. This is collector, this is base, and this is collector. And now if positive terminal is connected to the P region, the holes are repelled towards the junction and electrons are also repelled towards the junction. But as the holes are majority charge carriers, so once the electrons will come here, so that definitely they will combine with the holes, but the holes are the majority charge carrier here. Holes are the majority charge carrier in the P region, and they becomes the more in numbers in the P region. So these electrons, when they comes from base region to the P region, it combine with the holes, and then they will be attracted towards the positive terminal of a battery, so that the current will flow in this direction. And this is called as a emitter current. Now for PNP type of transistor, you can say that emitter current is the incoming current. Get it my point? Now holes, it comes in that N region, and these holes will be attracted towards the negative terminal of a battery. Get it my point? So that the direction of a base current is in the direction of a hole. बघा मी 2 पॉइंट म्हणतो इथं. करंटची डायरेक्शन ही इलेक्ट्रॉनच्या मुवमेंटच्या अपोजिट असते, परंतु होल मुवमेंटच्या सेम डायरेक्शन मध्ये असते. गेट इट माय पॉइंट. And again, as the collector to base junction is connected in a reverse bias, so that the holes can be transferred from base region to the collector region. Is it right? Because this is connected to the positive region, and now in the collector to base junction, as it is connected in a reverse bias, now this hole acts as a minority carriers in that region, and in the collector region the holes are electrons are acts as a minority carrier, so they can also travel to this side, so that the collector current, as the electrons will move in this direction, so the collector current will flow in this way, exactly opposite to the movement of a free electrons. So if you see that in this case, emitter current is the incoming current, but the base current and the collector currents are the outgoing current, exactly reverse. If you want to see through the symbol, then you can see these things. See that the symbol PNP type of transistor, emitter base junction is forward bias, collector base junction in a reverse bias is there. But at any cost, in the PNP type of a transistor and in an NPN type of a transistor, the one thing is a common, and that is nothing but emitter current is always equal to base current plus collector current is there. This thing is a common for all. Get it my point? So now with this, let me stop here, and the next part, which is nothing but the configurations of these transistors, definitely we will try to discuss in the next lecture is there. Okay, so today we stop here. Thank you.